Hello, fellow traders. Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Wednesday, January the 18th, and the year's 2023. Let's talk trading. Another TRO HL5 trick. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. Before we get on with the trick, let me just remind you all about risk management. Never lose any more on one single trade than you are willing to lose. Taking a quick look, you can see we're 318 pips above the monthly open. We cracked the 2400 level. You can see here we broke out of the previous week's high and we just moved on. 201 pips above that weekly open and climbing. You can see here we broke out of the opening range for the week today at the 2288 level, and we're 124 pips above it. On the year, 324 pips above the yearly open, 572 off the yearly low. That inside bar we broke out yesterday and continuing the rage to the upside, 213 pips above, and you can see there's a fair amount of inside bar trades that you can take advantage of. Buy zone, we hit out of the buy zone there and price hasn't turned back. Red rats, get ready to feast. Be careful though, because it seems like they just want to keep taking this higher and higher. Pivot trading plan, near the pivot, bias is long. We got near the pivot and it turned right around. And the Bambino flex indicator also said trade long. Missed pivots. We missed the pivot today by 2 pips. Weekly, we've missed. It says, let's see, we took out the weekly pivot here. This is the pivot we missed by 60. And we have taken out the monthly pivot. In and out of that upper wick zone right there at the 2300 level. Now, let me show you a neat little HL5 trick. What I've done is I am going to display the open. For the current period for 10 bars. And so how do we use this? Well, we can use this to determine whether or not price is going up or down. And we use a line chart. And so you can see here, these are the current open and the previous 9, because I said give me 10 bars of open. And so you can see here we open. So all of a sudden we have closed above 3 of the opens and closed below the rest. So is price closing above something or below something? And the reason to use a line chart is it makes it a lot easier to see. So you can just watch this. And so if price closes somewhere up here, chances are, and price will probably continue to go up. If it closes below, then chances are price will probably go down. So you can see here looks like we've got some overlap. So you just wait and see where's price going to close. And we're just going to watch this chart, and then maybe you'll have the aha moment. So we've got 12 seconds left here. And it's kind of obvious. Price is doing what? It's going down. It started crossing the line. So you can see here, it closed below these two opens. So how I'm using it, you can see here, you had a bottom, another bottom, and these are based on the opens, not the highs or lows. Oh, I just thought there's one thing I can make a little change on this. Might make it look even lines start at bar true. And then you can see where the opens started. So right now you can see there's a big gap between here and here, about 4, almost 5 pips. So do we close above the current open or do we close below it? And we got about 6 seconds left in this bar. And as you can see, it just closed barely above it. So it tried to get below, but it closed above. So it closed above these three, closed below these. And so now you can see prices pushing down. So had you taken a short here, there's 3 pips to be had. So I just have the current open and the previous 9. And you could do more or less. That's up to you, the trader. And so we just got a new open. And we'll see what price does. You can see here, it's breaking down the open from 9 bars ago. And I have this on M1 because I like to go for the scalp trades, but you can move this up to M5 or M15 or M30. Of course, you can use it on just about any time frame that you want. I need to pause the video. Oh, that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. So back to it on the TRO HL5. You can see here, is it closing above or closing below a line? Is it crossing above or crossing below a line? And another thing you can do is you can set the bars, say, up to 30. We can get the last 30-minute bars, but we'll only show the ones that are near. So we have a 10 pip near threshold. So you can see how this, once these, as price is moving, you can see lines will come on and disappear depending on what price is doing. So right here you can see we've got a bunch of opens below. So price is closing above all of these opens. Currently, well, it was below the current M1 open, and you can see here it just moved up. So once again, you can use this for scalping, or if you want to go up to a higher time frame, you can use it to get an idea of what price is closing above or below. Now with using the hour chart, you might want to have a bigger threshold, maybe 20 pips, maybe 50 pips, or 100 pips, just to get more of the opens. But I like to use this on the 1 minute, so that's what I'm showing. And the other thing is when you can see things are congested, like right here, these lines are drawing on top of each other. You can think of that sometimes as, you know, is that a support or resistance? Is that a level that's likely to break through or to turn around? And when it breaks through, then maybe you have a breakout like we just did here, and it looks like we're having another one here. So you can see, well, if you went short crossing this line and it comes through and it goes through this line, maybe you want to take profit there because maybe it's going to get a rejection. And so once again, you can use this to pinpoint entries, take profit, and actually you can also use it to see where you may or may not be wrong. So if you were going short and all of a sudden you see price coming back up here, maybe you're wrong because now it's crossing above and closing above lines. So you can see here we've got an open from 23 minutes ago. Then of course you look to the left and you can see, okay, well, price turned here. And you can look to the left, you can see price got rejected here, then broke through, and then came back down. So once again, this would be a kind of a significant level right around the double low, 98, 99. So hopefully that gives you one more trick for trading and another way to use TRO HL5. So, fellow traders, once again, thanks for watching the video, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and click the likes, so maybe we can move my videos up in the YouTube algorithm. And when you sit down to trade, always remember, never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is TheRumpledOne, over and out.